Hi and welcome to M. Claire's Yoga and Wellness channel. Today we're going to do an ab cruncher. We're going to make it very quick, but we're going to really work those abs and leave you feeling like you on your way to that six-pack if you haven't already got it. Okay, let's get started. If you do want to do some warming up, please do it before we get going. And so just put the video on pause. I'm not going to focus on that. I'm just going to focus on the actual core workout. Okay, let's get started. Let's sit here. Hold your hands on your knees, and we're just going to reach up and then roll down, bringing your chin towards your chest. Come on up. You can do this a few times. Then come on up, come into our boat. And here we're going to do some toe touches. We're going to start off in boat like this. Then I'm going to give you an option to extend the legs to, if you're more advanced as well, just to put a little bit more of a difficulty factor into it. Last 3. And last 1. For those that want to, extend your legs, and you're just going to also touch the floor and then extend. If this is too difficult for you, stay in the previous position rather than the extended boat. And just lean slightly back, keep those shoulders down and really engage your core. Three more on each side. And last 1. Come back. Again, we're going to do Russian twists. You can interlace your fingers and put your index finger out, and we're just going to twist. If you would like to make this a little bit more difficult, you can keep your legs off the floor as well. And you're just going to follow your gaze with your fingers towards the floor, lean slightly back, watch your balance, and feel it in your obliques. We're going to do 10 more. Last 5. Last 2. And hold it here. Extend your legs again if this is within your practice. Hold. And then come on back. We're just going to move into plank. So find whichever way is best for you to get into it. If you'd like to, you can also do plank on your knees, or keep your legs off, engage your core, and just hold it here. You really want to make sure you've got nice, long, flat backs. Try and get your heels towards the floor and push through your hands. And from here, we're going to come down into forearm plank and then back up into high plank. And we're going to repeat this a few times. Three more. And up. Come through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Hold it here. I'm just going to dip to each side. Come on back through the center. Do this at your own pace. Don't go too fast. You really want to get length into the side of the body. And last 1 on each. Come on back. Push back into downward facing dog. Hold it here. And you're in your downward facing dog, try and get your heels towards the floor, sink your chest down towards the mat and push through your hands. Then come forward into that plank again. And we're going to do same knee, then opposite knee, and then switch. Six more. And then come back into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. And then come forward into your plank. And let's repeat on the opposite side. Again, if you can try and get actual contact with the elbows or further up on your arms, that is the aim. But if you can't do that yet, just keep trying and eventually you'll get there. Last three. And last one. Back into downward facing dog. Hold it here. Then come forward into plank. We're just going to move back and forth on your toes. Again, really pulling that core in and keeping length down the spine. Last three. And last one. Through and flow. Upward facing dog. And again, we're going to do those side dips through the center and then dip to each side. And then last one. And then you're going to push back. Downward facing dog. Hold here. And just breathe. Then come on forward back into our plank. This time we're going to roll on into our side plank. You can either scissor the legs if that's better for you, or stack them. Put your hand on your hip and we're just going to dip up and down. Three more. Last one. Come back into our plank. Through our chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And push back into our downward facing dog. Then step forward with your right foot in between your hands into our high lunge. And here we're going to come into a Skidasana. Hold it here. If you can, you want to have your toes pointing up. Bring your hands into prayer position. If it's too difficult, use your hands as support. Hold it here. And then we're just going to move from one side to the other. And if this is too difficult, please just stay at the back of your mat, because that's where we're going to meet now. Come back into that high lunge. Hold it here. And then step back into our plank, where we're going to come onto our side plank again, just as we did before on the opposite side. Either stack your feet or scissor them, or if you need to, you can also use your foot just to help you, whichever is best. Hand on your hip, and let's add those dips. Last three. Last one. Hold it here. Come back into your plank. Hold. Through your chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then push back into your downward facing dog. This time step through to the front of your mat With your left foot, drop your back knee into low lunge. And you're just going to use your hand to push and add a little back bend, really sinking through your hips here as well, getting this lovely stretch. Then put your hands on the floor, tuck your toes, and still round back into our Skadasana. And again, we're going to Skadasana to the front of our mat, to the back, to the front. Only two more, watch your balance. To the back, and finally to the front. Coming into that high lunge, drop your back knee into low lunge, sinking the hips and using your hand to just push to help you with that little back bend and also to get that lovely stretch in your groin area. Then come on back, tuck your toes into high lunge. This time step back into a plank, through a flow, upward facing dog, and then we're just going to push back into our child's pose. Sink your chest towards the floor, reach your fingers towards the front of your mat, and just take a moment to breathe here. And just take this time to really focus on your inhales and exhales, slowing down your breathing as we get ready to close off the practice. And when you're ready, come on up, meet me in a comfortable position in the center of your mat. Thank you so much for joining me for this really quick ab crusher. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends, family, and let's grow this channel. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.